Hello, chào mừng các bạn đã quay trở lại với channel của IELTS Workshop. Mình là Hoàng Hưng, giáo viên của lớp Pre-Senior. Trong chuyên mục Exam Room ngày hôm nay, mình sẽ đem đến cho các bạn một mô phỏng của một đề thi thật ở British Council vào ngày 13 tháng 8, 2022. Chúng mình bắt đầu nhé! Hello, welcome to the IELTS speaking test. May I have your ID, please? Yes, here you are. Thank you. Right, in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about accommodation. What kind of accommodation do you live in? Well, I'm currently residing in a rented apartment overlooking a spectacular lake, so I get to enjoy the view of people doing exercise around the lake every morning from the window. What part of your home do you like best? I would say my bedroom because it's where I can have my own privacy. I can listen to my favorite songs without, disturbing anyone. It also houses many action figures I had as a kid, which are near and dear to my heart. Okay, that's the end of part 1. Now, I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute for preparation, and you can make notes if you wish. Thank you. I'd like you to describe a time when someone asks for your opinion. Okay, now you have 2 minutes for this. I'll tell you when the time is up, so don't worry if I stop you. Can you please start speaking now? Well, first of all, I can admit that I'm not much of a good advice giver. But there have been a few occasions when my friends or relatives turn to me for my advice or opinions. And if I had to single out one of them, I'd like to tell you about a time when a friend of mine asked me about how to lose weight effectively. So if I'm not mistaken, it was about 2 years ago. My friend back then was a huge fan of, fast food and sweets, and he would eat them almost every day. So as you can probably guess, he started to have a spare tire around his stomach. So he had a really hard time choosing clothes that fit his body. And that also had an adverse effect on his health. I mean, he got exhausted and lost his concentration very easily while studying and working. Because we were best friends, we go way back, so I was willing to share with him some of my thoughts. I suggested him a few things in order for him to shed some pounds, such as following a healthy diet, which includes mostly veggies and lean meat. I also encouraged him to hit the gym on a regular basis to build muscles and burn calories. And of course, he was a little bit hesitant at first, but eventually he decided to follow my advice. And to my surprise, after just 2 years, he was able to lose 10 pounds, which was nothing short of amazing. He later revealed to me that he asked for my opinions because he had deep trust in me, and I took a lot of pride in it. As for him, he has become a much more health-conscious person and has a very healthy lifestyle. Hopefully, we will be able to help each other more often in the future. Alright, that's the end of part 2. Moving on to the next part, we're going to discuss more about comments. Do you think it's important to make comments today? Well, as far as I'm concerned, giving opinions about something is of utmost importance. For example, reviews left by customers can help companies be aware of the overall customer satisfaction and thus working on their customer service by quickly addressing the problems or issues that consumers faced. Why do some people dislike bad reviews? Well, I suppose that people's aversion to negative comments can be ascribed to the fact that they normally reflect a customer's first-hand poor experience with a product or service of a company. When potential customers read this review, they are more likely to buy a different product from the same brand, which could have a negative impact on that company's profits. Thank you. That's the end of your speaking test. Alright, vừa rồi là phần mô phỏng một đề thi thật tại British Council ngày 13 tháng 8, 2022. Mình mong rằng các bạn thích cái video này và nó sẽ có ích cho các bạn. Với những bạn sắp tới thi IELTS, mình chúc các bạn đạt được điểm số như mong muốn nhé. Again, mình là Hoàng Hưng, giáo viên lớp Pre-Senior đến từ IELTS Workshop. Mình hy vọng sẽ được gặp các bạn trong các video lần sau. Bye!